From Tampa Bay's streaming news source, brought to you by AlertTodayFlorida.com, this is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm Wendy Ryan. We'll have Florida's most accurate forecast in just a moment, but first here are your ABC Action News Now headlines. The desperate search for a 2-year-old boy continues tonight. The mother of Jordan Beliveau says her child was kidnapped Saturday night, prompting authorities to call for an Amber Alert. Law enforcement released this sketch of a man possibly tied to the kidnapping in Largo. They believe he's driving a white Toyota Camry and his name may be Antoine. It was Labor Day 1 year ago when a Bay Area teenager went missing. Now, almost a year later, there is still no sign of Jabez Spann. A $50,000 reward is still out there to help find the now 15-year-old boy. When he went missing, he stood about 5'8", 120 pounds. Authorities believe the Sarasota teenager may have witnessed a murder. If you have any information, you're asked to call police right away. Deeply regrettable, that's what Democratic governor candidate Andrew Gillum calls racist robocalls targeting Florida voters. The calls mimic Gillum's voice with jungle music in the background. They were sent by a white nationalist group in Idaho that also targeted voters in Iowa with calls mimicking the voice of Molly Tibbetts, the woman killed by a Mexican immigrant. Gillum says he hopes to run a campaign without name calling. And now here's Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips with a look at your forecast. Den?
Wendy, well, there's obviously a lot going on. We have Tropical Storm Gordon in the Gulf of Mexico, expected to become a hurricane sometime on Tuesday and then make landfall. Northern Gulf Coast, maybe around, say, Mobile, Alabama, early Wednesday morning. And then we also have Florence, likely to become a hurricane soon out in the Atlantic, and yet another one off the coast of Africa. Bottom line, the tropics are heating up, and they're going to stay that way.
All right, and you can now get news updates all day long on your favorite streaming device. And don't forget to download the free ABC Action News app.
Visibility while driving at night can be challenging for drivers, and their failure to see pedestrians is often fatal. In Florida, 75% of pedestrian fatalities occur at night. Many drivers say they never saw the pedestrian. What will it take to see them? Can you see him now? Drivers, look for pedestrians, especially at night. Pedestrians, make sure you are visible. Alert tonight, alive tomorrow, because safety doesn't happen by accident.